in this class we can study about sustainable development and organic farming. We know use of chemical fertilizers are harmful for our health and for the society also. Conventional agriculture relies heavily on chemical fertilizers and toxic pesticides. We know these chemical fertilizers, it will badly affect the environment. More than that one, it will affect water sources, harm the livestock, deplete the soil, then it will affect natural ecosystem also. Then efforts evolving technologies which are eco-friendly are essential for sustainable development, and one such technology which is eco-friendly is organic farming. Then organic farming means it is eco-friendly. Organic food is growing popularity across the world. Many countries have around 10% of their food system under organic farming. There are retail chains and supermarkets which are accorded with green status to sell organic food. We know nowadays organic foods are in demand. Then what is organic farming? Organic farming is the production of crops and livestock without the use of synthetic chemicals in organic fertilizers. Okay. Then inorganic fertilizers, synthetic chemicals, these things we will avoid in organic farming. Then organic farming is the production of crops and livestock without the use of synthetic chemicals and inorganic fertilizers. That one is the organic farming. Organic agriculture aims at the human welfare without any harm to environment, which is the foundation of human life itself. Then without affecting environment means this organic agriculture is not harmful for environment. Okay, that one is the specialty of organic farming. Organic farming was practiced in India since thousands of years. Agriculture was practiced using techniques where the fertilizers, pesticides, etc. Then in organic farming we are using organic techniques. Means these organic techniques were obtained from plant and animal products. Post-independent India was witnessed severe food crisis. Then India depended heavily on imports of foods for aid from Western countries. Then after the Green Revolution, we know we studied about Green Revolution. After 1970s, the situation changed and food importer to India changed to food exporter by 1990. After the Green Revolution, India became a food exporter. Instead of importer, India became a food exporter by 1990. What is organic agriculture? Organic agriculture is a production system that sustains the health of soil, ecosystem and people. It relies on ecological process, biodiversity and biological cycle adapted to local conditions rather than use of synthetic inputs with adverse effect. Okay. Then it's mainly depend on biodiversity and biological cycles adapted to local conditions. Organic culture combines tradition, innovation and science to benefit the environment and promote fair relationship and a good quality life for all involved. Why we are preferring organic farming? First reason is healthy food, means without any toxic substance. we can get healthy food. Then natural and organic food have good taste, then higher benefit cost ratio due to less external input use and premium price. Next one, takes care of environmental concern of farming. Then organic farming aims to increase long-term soil fertility, then control pests and diseases without harming the environment, ensure that water stays clean and safe, use resources which the farmer already has, so the farmer needs less money to buy farm inputs. Okay, then main thing is increase the soil fertility, then control pests and diseases without harming the environment, use the resources which the farmer already has, so the farmer need less money to buy farm inputs, then produce nutritious food. These are the benefits. Then what is conventional and modern agricultural? Modern agriculture uses pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, like that we are using a lot of harmful chemicals. Then the food produced in conventional agriculture is harmful to human health because they contain chemicals and inorganic pesticides. Okay, then intensive farming chemicals, many different chemicals are used to make plants, animals grow faster. Then artificial fertilizers, it is easier to use than manure and smaller quantities are needed because contains more of the elements. Then artificial fertilizers are spread on ground, sprayed on the. Then first important advantages: bigger yields from the land, intensive farming, fewer blemish on crops, fewer works needed, use of hormone increase meat production, then large number of animal kept in, antibiotic use keep animals healthy. These are the advantages of intensive farming. Then here, what is organic farming? Animal led happier lives, soil structure is better, less harmful to environment, more birds and insects, then no harmful chemicals. These are the benefits of organic farming. Then what are the disadvantages? Disadvantages is more expensive. Then disadvantages of this intensive farming: chemicals stay in soil, man-made chemical use, animal live in crowded conditions, then natural predators. Organic farming more expensive, more blemish on crops, smaller yields, more farm workers needed. Then these are the these benefits. The aim of the organic farming is to create sustainable advancement in the quality of life among the common people in the world. That one is the main thing. Okay. Then we know this organic farming helps sustainable development and agriculture, sustainable development of agriculture, and India has a clear advantage in producing organic products of both domestic and international market. Okay, then main thing is organic development can leads to sustainable development. That is the main thing. Then it is clear that the development of India lies in the rural development. Okay, it is proved that the environment and rural development are two phases of same coin. Okay, then environment and rural development are the main things in development. There is a greater need to improve overall conditions of rural areas like non-farm activities, farm activities, diversification, and organic farming. Means there is a greater need today to make rural areas more vibrant through diversification in dairying, poultry, fisheries, vegetables, fruits, and linking up the rural production centers with the urban and foreign means export market to realize higher returns. Then through that one we can develop rural areas also. We can give employment opportunity to rural people also. Okay. Moreover, infrastructure elements like credit and marketing, farmer friendly agricultural policies, and constant appraisal and dialogues between farmers group and state agricultural departments are essential to realize the full potential of the sector. Today we cannot look at the environment and rural development as two distinct subjects. There is need to invent, procure alternate set of eco-friendly technologies that lead to sustainable development. Okay, then each rural community can choose whatever will suit its purpose. First of all, we need to learn from and also try out when found relevant and practice from the available set of best to speed up this process, learning by doing. Then we can achieve the rural development through experiments that have already been carried out in similar condition in different parts of India. Okay, then the importance of organic farming as an environmentally sustainable production process is on a rise and needs to be promoted. Okay, then rural development is quite comprehensive term, but it is essentially means a plan of action for the development of rural areas. There is a need for improving quality infrastructure in rural areas such as banking, marketing, storage, transport, and communication to realize true potential. Then we need to develop infrastructure in rural areas. That one is the important thing. Then diversification towards new areas like livestock, fisheries, other non-agricultural activities. This is not only for reducing the risk from agricultural sector, but also to provide productive, sustainable development to our rural people, and we can give livelihood to these rural people. Okay, then this chapter finished rural development.